Hey guys, Steve here, and welcome back to another episode. Today we're going to be going over my side of our toy collection, and that will include Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, some Masters of the Universe, and some other 80s and 90s collectibles that remind me of my childhood. But before we get into it, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button down below so you can stay tuned to upcoming videos. We do post videos every Sunday, so be sure to subscribe. Toy hunters, are you ready? The first part of my collection I'm going to go over is Space Jam. I loved Space Jam growing up. I was a huge Michael Jordan fan. So when they made a movie with him in it, I had to watch it, and I absolutely loved it at the time because it was incorporated with the Looney Tunes. I was able to find this Space Jam sleeping bag in really good condition at a local thrift store. And it's from 1996, Warner Brothers. Then over here, you'll notice that we come into the Space Jam stuffed animals, and we came across them in bags still. As you can see, Daffy, Lola, and then in the Monstars, Blanco, and Nerdlux. We're still in the bag. We found those at a local thrift for a good price. Also come across Bugs, Taz, and another Daffy. So give me just a second, and I do have some more McDonald's figures of Space Jams. Let me get over there. So here's the other Space Jam Happy Meal or Burger King toys. Can't remember where they're from, figures that are part of the Space Jam collection. So let's get on to something else. Who remembers Alf? I remember watching this as a kid every week, and I loved it. But these were pretty awesome. They were a Burger King toy. This one happens to have his tag still on it from 1988. I believe came with a bat and a ball, if I remember right. I'm not sure. If you guys remember, please comment down below. Let me know. Harlem Globetrotter stretch bendable guy. This I kept. We'd go when I was in the Boy Scouts. We would go to them, and I got this one year. This right here is a Dream Team puzzle that my wife found in California, and when she sent me a picture of it when she was there visiting her family, I told her that that was going to be part of my collection. Alright, so next what we're going to do is we're going to go over the top shelf. Starts with the Technodrome and some WWF merchandise. Let's check it out. Here we are, top shelf. First item here is the Technodrome from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It's not complete. It's missing some of the guns, and one of the door hinges is kind of broken, so that's part of the reason why I didn't bring it down. Maybe later on I'll do another video of my play sets a little bit more in depth. And this little Michelangelo toy here was a Burger King toy that we came across. It is a talking Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle bubblegum bank that I found at a local garage sale. Next is a Konami Ninja Turtles basketball handheld game. I remember playing with these on road trips along with Game Boys and stuff like that. This is Raphael. It looks like it was a cake topper. Alright, and what we got next, if you can't tell by my t-shirt, old school WWF. Let's get into what I got so far in my collection. To start off the collection is Mr. Hulkster, Hulk Hogan himself. Found this at a local antique shop. The only thing is he's missing a shirt and a belt, but also looks like the previous owner's dog may have got to him. But overall, he's in great shape. As I pan through here, we've got some newer action figures. Papa Sango and my favorite, the Ultimate Warrior. Another newer figure here, the Defining Moments, Macho Man Randy Savage, as well the Macho Man Wrestling Buddy, and I also have the Ultimate Warrior wrestling buddy that's currently at my mom's house from when I was a kid. A newer Ultimate Warrior action figure here that my wife got me for Christmas. And there's also the Ted DiBiase $1 Million Man Funko Pop. Stone Cold Steve Austin. At one point this was a remote control car, but I found this at a thrift store. It's great for displaying. A little tiger Furby that we found. And last but not least, on the top, He-Man and Trapjaw, Masters of the Universe Funko vinyl figures. And we're going to start with some of my random shelf here. So you see we got Lion-O and Mumra, Panthro and Chitra. And then my original Lion-O. As you can see, I played with him so much that my parents ended up gluing his leg back on. So he doesn't move, but he has all the accessories and a great childhood memory. Then we have the Ancient Mumra, and from my understanding, this was a mail order option. He is missing his weapon. Then you got Chitara, my original. Tigra, original for my collection. Monkeyin, Ritaro, Mummy Mumra in the back, original for my collection. Panthro, name of the little Panthro guy here. And then in the back there is the Snowman of Hook Mountain. Let me know if you guys had any of these growing up. Who's your favorite Thundercat character? One of my favorite Dorbs that I have is the Beetlejuice. Merman from Masters of the Universe. As well as Man-at-Arms. I also have one of those Masters of the Universe Kubros characters. Got the Skeletor one. I also want to get the He-Man one. Maybe I'll do an unboxing video and put one together. Masters of the Universe Pops. Starting off with Beastman. And then the three at the bottom here, the ones that are outside of their boxes, means that I have duplicates of them, so I wanted to display these outside of the box. He-Man. Probably one of my favorite ones, Skeletor. And the Toys R Us exclusive, Mossman. Continue, we have Merman, Stratos, Orko, Trapjaw, as well as the Man-at-Arms. And then the last Masters of the Universe Pop is Evelyn. Who remembers this guy? Ernest? He had like 1 billion movies. Found him at the same place that I found my wife's Popple's lunchbox at a local garage sale. Fun to have in the collection. Here's another Space Jam Pop. Below him is one of my favorite artists, Jimi Hendrix. He was an FYE exclusive, and as you can see, has his flaming guitar. In the back here, we have Galvatron. And as you can see, he still lights up. And this one here, it has no markings, so I'm not sure if it's a GoBot or who it is. So if you guys have any idea, please leave a comment down below. Let me know. I'm trying to get some. There you go. Made in Taiwan, C-12. Those are the only markings that I noticed. So, and then in the back here we have the G1 Optimus Prime that we came across. Not quite complete. Waiting for a bigger display so I can open them up. We have Sure Shot, have him transformed. Looks awesome. And this is another one that looks like it's a Masters of the Universe mold, but we cannot find any markings. Couldn't find anything Googling it online. So we're kind of thinking that, you know, it's a fake or a knockoff. If you guys have any ideas, again, leave a comment down below. Let me know. Who loves Batman? My favorite Batman is the original Batman. These are my original toys from the original movie. Still have the armor. It's in decent condition. You can tell there's some cracks in it. And this is my original toy from when I was a kid. As you can see, the wind up doesn't work like it should. But all the pieces are there. Rammed it into the wall a few times. The best part, the weapons work. Micro Machines. These things I absolutely played with a ton growing up. We have the airstrip, or the air base. We have the service station here, and all these are my original toys. Have the original case. With a lot of my original Micro Machines. For some reasons, I always loved this jet here. I think it's because of one of my favorite movies, Top Gun. Okay, toy hunters, do you remember waking up Saturday mornings and watching Masters of the Universe and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles like I did? If you do, stay tuned. That part of my collection is coming up now. So we're going to start off with my Masters of the Universe. What I'm about to show you is not all of my collection. I do still have my play sets at my mom's house. So when I get those, I will set those up and do another video. But starting off, we have Beastman, Trapjaw, Terraclaw Skeletor, Clawful, Whiplash, Rattler, Snakeface, Cobracon, Triclops, Mantana, Leech, and Too Bad. A lot of these guys have loose legs, so I've repaired some of them, but I do need to get more. On to the next shelf. Next shelf here, we have Fisto, which is one of my originals. Man-at-Arms. I think he's missing his leg armor. From when I was a kid. Snout Spout. And then we have the two Rock action figures. Like one's Rykon, and I can't remember the other one. Escapes my mind. Leave it down below, guys. Then you have Buzz Off, Mechanic, Many Faces, Roboto, and Cyclone from my original collection. On this shelf, we have Oracles with his hat. At one point I had his magic tricks, but this is my original childhood Thundercats He-Man. And then you have Flying Fist He-Man on Stridor. Has his guns and his tail, just missing his armor. Found that at a thrift. Back here in the package we have the Mega Construx Masters of the Universe He-Man. My wife got me for Christmas. And in the back I had to lean her because she's in rough shape, but it's the original Evelyn. And then I believe this is my original Dragon Blaster Skeletor from when I was a kid, but I no longer have the accessories, so I do want to look and try to find the accessories to complete them. And then I have him sitting in his Rotron that we found a local thrift. And to those of you that are new to the channel, 2 weeks ago we did a blind box opening, and this is how I ended up doing this display. Be sure to check out that video if you're interested. One of my favorite finds is this Masters of the Universe metal lunchbox. I do not have the thermos. It is a little bit rusty on the edges, but I found it at a local flea market. I have them displayed with Battle Armor Skeletor, as well as the Battle Armor He-Man. And then above there was the Funko Vinyls Trap John He-Man. One thing, guys, that my wife just reminded me is that inside of this Masters of the Universe lunchbox, kind of show you all angles here since I have it out. And as you can see, the top right corner here has the original owner's name, which is Benjamin. But look how awesome these graphics are. And also what came inside was this Masters of the Universe belt. Pretty awesome. As you can see, it's been kind of rusted out and the glass has kind of gotten yellow and stuff, but it's still in great condition for how old it is. And here's the display with the belt. Kind of completes this shelf. To start off, probably the biggest part of my collection right now, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Found this Mirage sleeping bag at a local thrift store. We also have another one of these that we will be putting up for sale in our Etsy shop. All of our social media will be shown at the end of the video. We're going to start off with my 92, 93, 94 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle action figures. So as you can see, there's some mixtures. Movie star Ralph, mutating Donnie, as well as Mikey and Raph. Mutating Bebop in the back and Shredder, the Clown Mike. Mutating April, Chrome Foot Soldier. Here's all of my 1991 action figures. Sergeant Banana, Shredder, Lieutenant Ralph, I believe Sergeant Raph, if I have that right. Rock'n'Roll Leo, Mikey, and in the back a head dropping Leo and Raph. The sports turtles as well. And then I have the Raphael miniature playset. I don't have any of the figures, so that's why I have it displayed like this. But it'd be cool to get the figures to complete that set. On this shelf, we have my 1989 and 1990 turtle figures. And I have Muckman here front and center. He's complete with all of his accessories. He's got his canister on the back and his headpiece. And then we did come across Krang, but I'm missing his android body, so I need to get that. Muckman, complete with his pack and his gun. Fugitoid sitting there in the back, next to Wingnut, which has his belt. And then we have Spike here in front. I actually found his belt first and then came across the figure in a lot. Pizza Face. And then I need your guys' help. So as you can see, these two Rayflays here in the back. I'm not sure if one of them's a variant or why one of them has a yellow chest piece with a blue V, while the other one has kind of like a pink, metallic pink color on his chest. So I currently have them both in my collection because I'm not sure if one's a variant or not. If you guys know, please leave a comment down below, let me know. Okay, so this was tough, but this is going to be my second to last shelf I show you. I'm saving my favorite shelf for last. My turtle set that I found online that somebody was selling. It is missing some of the accessories. I'm missing the fence and the other telephone pole in the back. But I also have the Wacky Action turtles up here. Wacky Action Mikey, which is complete. I have Raph hanging out up here on the telephone pole. Pizza tossing Leo. And he actually does work. Have the pizzas. And believe it or not, found this collector's case on the top shelf at a Savers, and it was full of figures. Probably one of the best things I found at a thrift store. I also have Samurai Leo here with his shield. Space Cadet Raph, missing his helmet, so I would love to get that. But believe it or not, we do have an Undercover Don here with his mask. He's missing the rubber band piece, but in one of the lots that we picked up, the mask was in one of the bags, so I was able to piece it together. And then we have, I believe, a complete Sewer Surfing Mikey, and then some duplicate OG turtles. My most recent pickup here is this little plush Michelangelo. And the last part of my turtle collection that's currently set up, my favorite shelf, the 1988 original Turtles, Shredder, Foot Soldier, Rocksteady and Bebop, Shredder Mobile, and Party Bus. I am missing the door and the visor and some of the guns on the bus, as well as the windshield and the guns on the back of the Shredder Mobile. But I thought this was pretty cool. Have the Foot Soldier on the foot ski, Mikey on the skate, Leo facing off with Shredder. The only turtle I'm missing is an original Raph. And that's going to wrap it up, guys. Okay, toy hunters, thank you so much for joining me today and allowing me to show you my collection. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe to the video down below, and stay tuned for another video next week. Happy toy hunting.